What's the deal? Listen, you need to start a YouTube in 2024, period. Like, I don't care what it is that you're doing, you need to start a YouTube. And the reason why I say this is just going to get you more familiar with current events. So for me, I've been doing YouTube for about, it's probably like my third year now. And if I'm being honest with you, actually started doing this on Facebook. But since I've been doing this, it has given me the confidence and the ability to just be able to speak on camera. A lot of people don't have that ability. A lot of people are camera shy. And where we're going now, like in the future, I feel that everyone needs to learn how to speak on camera. And watch this. Somebody going, oh, Mike, I'm not an influencer. Mike, I'm not this, I'm not that. Why do you have to be an influencer to have a YouTube? That's just like saying, well, why do I need a car? Somebody like, well, duh, we got to go to work. Well, no, it's the same that applies to this. Somebody may need to hear something that you have to say. There could be some insight that you could potentially have, somebody whose life you could save. And for me, the thing that I get the most value out of YouTube is just being able to say ideas out loud. I work in a corporate environment, so there's times when I don't always know how to say what's on my mind. You know, my mom, I got a slick mouth, man. And you know, just since I've been a little kid, I've been kind of getting in trouble for certain things that I've said. Lately, I've been using my words wisely and just knowing how to conduct myself in all settings that I'm in. The more that I do this, the more practice that I get, the more I'm able to be confident on camera, the more I'm able to be confident in when I'm speaking in front of groups, crowds. These are just some skills that you just need operating in life. The world is changing and you don't want to get left behind. The other thing that YouTube does for me is it just gives me an outlet. I get to come here, sit down and talk. Sometimes I overtalk my wife. Sometimes, you know, it's just too much for her. At least I can come in here. And the cool thing about it is, let's just say if I come in here and go, you know what, man, I messed up. I can cut all that out. Now, I don't do a lot of editing, but I'm just saying for the person who going, man, this is not perfect. And watch this. Let's just say you edit that clip, right? That clip can go viral. Now, this is not about going viral, but I'm just giving you the understanding of you don't necessarily have to be sweet at what it is that you do. It's just the fact that you're doing something. And then get this. Do you understand that if I never get paid from this, the type of work that I've been putting in this, I didn't just built this whole studio. I've been buying equipment, camera time, like studio time. I've been putting energy and effort into this. Like what my boy say, an object that's in motion stays in motion. So I need you to get you some motion. Right now I got some motion because I'm doing something. I am in the flow of doing something that I love to do. Right now, my muscles are going. I get to move my tongue. Do you know some people that they can't even move their tongue? Like, I need you in 2024 to start doing things for the sake of doing them. I'm talking about just the. Right now, I have the ability to talk. Like, I can. I have the ability to think. Like some people don't have those skills, and the more that you practice at whatever it is that you do, you're gonna get better at that thing. And here's the deal: a lot of people go, "Man, how do I be successful? How do I be successful?" The real key to that is doing things such as this. I'd have made hundreds of videos, and me making those hundreds of videos has allowed me to narrow down. Like, you know what? I don't really like talking about that, but I like talking about this. And it just kind of makes my creative juices flow more by doing this. And so you might be saying, Mike, I don't want to start on YouTube. Well, don't. I'm not telling you that you got to be the best YouTuber, but I'm just telling you that there's somebody out here who want to hear your story. One of my homeboys always tell me, hey man, if your content is fire, don't nobody care about how I really look. Now, he not saying that make it look trash. He's saying still put in the effort, but he basically saying don't put too much effort and energy into how do I sound? How does the camera look? Is it looking sweet? Like you end up putting what usually happens is a person puts so much time, energy, and effort into the appearance of something, into the presentation that it take away from the essence of that actual thing. And I'm learning, man, that we live in a powerful world, a world that is very impressionable, a world that needs to hear your voice. You have something that you have to say. And I think too many of us have been watching YouTube going, well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why you don't want to start a YouTube because you thinking, how can I be like him? How can I be like her? They making all this money. And that's the problem. Like we being stripped away from a dream. The reason why you're not doing, the reason why you haven't started the YouTube is because you wondering, man, I probably will never be able to be sweet like those other people. And I've learned that the magic in doing something is just that, doing that thing. Like that's wealth in itself. Because imagine going, you know what? I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to make this amount of money. But you would never know how much money you could have earned because you never started doing that thing. Now let's just say you do it, get the experience in doing it, but don't make a whole lot of money. At least you have it under your belt. At least you can say you've done it. At least you now can relate to somebody. At least now you can speak that same language as another person that may be in the room and going, hey man, have you ever tried doing this? Oh man, I used to do that too. Man, you know what? If you add this to that thing, if you tweak it just a little bit, you can go to the next level. But if you never start, you won't know what to tweak. So I need you to start something because it's not as serious as what you think. Man, listen, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and here's the deal: I got the YouTube Premium. I pay for them to remove the ads. I'm spending a lot of time on YouTube these days, not for leisure, but just for educational purposes. I might be riding in the truck, and I might throw a podcast on. Listen, they've been exposing a lot of these podcasters. Man, they call it, what do my man say? Podcast and fluff, or oh man, I forgot what my man said, but basically I've been finding out a lot of people been getting exposed. Forget about the money. Like, do it for the pure good of sharing your message, sharing something. You know what's crazy? I've gotten so many blessings that I don't even know where they came from. Who's to say that all of the blessings that I've been getting recently are because of the videos, but because it's not on paper that I'm getting paid from a video, it ain't important or it don't count. Like, man, kill that, man. Kill that insecurity. Kill that devil that's in your mind that's telling you don't do it. You not good enough. You're not gonna make no money. It's too late. Hey, man, it might be too late, but we about to keep doing this thing because we just started and we not about to stop. I was listening to Payroll the other day. Payroll say the day that you quit, that could have been the day that it blew up. Do you know how sick I would be if somebody came to me and said, hey man, you still doing your podcast? You still doing Kirk Network? Oh man, I let it go. Oh, bro, for real, man. I had somebody who was like trying to get in contact with you, but I didn't know how to reach you. I ain't been on social media, and I just so happened to bump into you today, hoping that you were still doing that thing that you were so good at. Yeah, I said it. Be brave enough to say, yeah, I'm good at that thing. Like, be brave enough. Who else doing it? There's nobody that can judge you or go, oh man, you ain't sweet. What you doing, bro? Show me your portfolio. Show me what it is that you doing. Show me the reps that you've been doing. Hey, listen, if you've been lifting some weights looking stupid, the worst thing that can happen is somebody can tell you, hey, yo, my man, you doing that wrong. Why don't you do it like this? Like, what? Don't that make sense? So I need you to start that YouTube because somebody counting on you. Man, I can't even tell you the countless amount of people that have shared with me, yo, bro, I love your videos, man. I'm messing with it. Man, I want to start a podcast. That right there is the wealth. That right there is the money. They say you don't really want any money unless you're adding value to somebody. Like, why would I want to I'm gonna feel like I'm robbing you essentially. Why would I want any form of payment from you if I'm not doing anything to change your life? If you're not getting no benefit from me, I'm just robbing. I'm a stifler. So listen, man, don't worry about you not being enough. You got exactly what it is that you need. All you need is your phone. You already got that in your pocket. I got all these mics and all that, but that's just because I do it a little bit more regularity. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't do it with more regularity, but somebody tell me like, yo, these are the mics that you want to get. This is the work that I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and invest into the equipment that I know that I need and that I know that's going to put me in the best position possible for me to succeed. So don't worry about all the hard stuff. Do what it is. Do what it is that you feel in your heart. My heart tells me, hey man, keep doing this. And I'm telling you, there's times when I want to give up. There's times when I go, man, ain't nobody messing with me. But that's what the devil wants you to do. That's what the world wants you to do. The world wants you to quit so they can listen. The world wants you to quit so they can say we knew he was gonna quit. When you blow up, we knew he was gonna blow up. We already knew. Give them a reason to speak on your name. Don't give them the obvious. Oh, he quit. So now that you know that, I need you to pass go and collect your 200.